Jack the Giant Slayer, The Shadow Beyond, continues. Jack had returned to his village, but the peace he fought so hard to secure felt fragile. The elder's warning of a greater force lingered in his mind like a shadow. He could feel its presence in subtle changes, strange storms, crops wilting overnight, and animals behaving erratically. One evening, as Jack walked by the beanstalk, a chill wind swept through the air. A voice whispered faintly, barely audible, "Jack, you cannot stop the inevitable." Jack spun around, sword drawn, but there was no one there. Only the beanstalk swayed gently in the moonlight. That night, Jack dreamed of the elders. They appeared as shimmering apparitions, their forms towering yet gentle. "Jack," the eldest spoke, "the corruption that tainted the giants did not originate in our realm. It came from beyond, a shadowy force that feeds on imbalance and thrives in chaos." Another elder added, "This force seeks to sever the bond between our worlds entirely, plunging both into ruin." Jack asked, "How do I fight something I can't see?" "You must journey to the Shadow Vale," the eldest replied. "It is a realm between realms, where this force resides. But be warned, Jack, you cannot do this alone. Seek allies, both mortal and giant." The elders spoke of shadows deep, a realm of darkness where horrors sleep. To save the worlds, Jack must embark and face the whispers of the dark. Jack knew he couldn't face this new threat alone. He began his journey across the kingdom, seeking those who might join his cause. The blacksmith's daughter. Lyra, a skilled archer, was the first to join him. Fierce and resourceful, she brought both her bow and her determination to the group. The hermit's apprentice. Tobias, a young scholar, possessed knowledge of ancient magic and artifacts. Though timid, his intellect was invaluable. The giant healer. In the giant's realm, Jack found Era, a healer who had once served the elders. She agreed to guide him through the Shadow Vale. From fields and hills, allies did rise, with courage burning in their eyes. An archer swift, a scholar wise, and a healer bound by ancient ties. The journey to the Shadow Vale was perilous. The entrance lay deep within a cavern beneath the giant's realm, guarded by spectral creatures born of the darkness. Jack and his companions fought their way through, using their unique skills to overcome the guardians. Lyra's arrows pierced the creatures' forms, Tobias used enchanted runes to dispel illusions, and Era healed their wounds with ancient herbs. Finally, they reached the threshold of the Shadow Vale, a swirling vortex of black and silver energy. Through trials harsh, they forged their path, facing Shadow's vengeful wrath. The veil did loom, a portal grim. The journey's heart lay deep within. Inside the Shadow Vale, the group encountered the Keeper of Shadows, a towering figure cloaked in darkness. Its voice echoed like thunder. "Why have you come to my domain, mortals? Do you seek to challenge the balance of fate?" Jack stepped forward. "We've come to restore balance, not disrupt it. Your corruption has harmed both worlds, and I won't let it continue." The Keeper laughed, a sound that sent chills down their spines. "Foolish boy, balance is an illusion. Only power matters, and I hold it all." The battle was fierce. The Keeper summoned shadowy minions and wielded dark magic, creating illusions to confuse and frighten the group. The Keeper loomed, a force of dread, its voice like storms, its eyes blood red. But Jack stood firm, his blade held high, for light would pierce the darkest sky. Using Tobias's runes and Era's healing magic, Jack and his allies managed to weaken the Keeper. In a final desperate strike, Jack drove his sword into the Keeper's core, shattering its form and releasing a burst of light that banished the shadows. As the darkness faded, the group discovered a hidden truth. The Keeper was not the source of the corruption, but a puppet. A far greater force, known only as the Shadow Sovereign, was orchestrating the chaos from an even deeper realm. The elders appeared once more, their faces grim. "You have done well, Jack," the elder said, "but this battle was only the beginning. The Shadow Sovereign has awakened, and it will stop at nothing to destroy the balance." Jack nodded, his resolve unwavering. "Then we'll stop it, together." The shadows faded, the veil grew thin, but the battle's end was yet to begin, for deeper still a darkness brewed, a foe unseen, its wrath renewed. The story ended with Jack and his allies returning to the giant's realm, where they began to prepare for the ultimate confrontation with the Shadow Sovereign. They sought to unite mortals and giants, forging an alliance that could withstand the coming storm. Through lands divided, Jack did call for unity to save them all. A hero's path, both bright and grim, the future lay ahead of him. Stay tuned for the next part of this captivating story. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to receive updates.